Hello, welcome to part 145 of this Bedrock survival series. I haven't been on in about a week, actually. Week? Anyway.
I don't know how long I'm gonna be on. I kind of just wanted to,
Hop on and see if I can solve some riddles. There's an issue with the build that I'm working on that I'm not really pleased with. And so, I want to see if I can resolve it. Get things flowing again. Oh, right. Yeah, this is pretty cool. But from below, it doesn't really look right. It would look better if there weren't this piece sticking out right here. I wish I could sort of... It's not gonna look right. I don't really have much of a choice though, and also this entire space becomes pointless. This entire space becomes pointless because there's just nothing here. What even goes here? Nothing can even go here. So I liked this being boxed out. It was needed, but I don't know about the stairs. I don't know about the stairs. I wish I could say it would work, but it just makes this whole space pointless right here. It's just not an efficient use of space. It would make more sense for me to just put the stairs here, but like I said earlier, I don't want to lose this open space. This entire space is wasted if I put the stairs here. It's a conundrum. Certainly a conundrum. And I don't like the way this looks here. I'm thinking. I'll come up with a solution. See, this piece sticking out here looked better before it connected on top, obviously. Maybe I do just need to bite the bullet, and how would that look? It's gonna block the entire foyer if I have stairs going up there. It wouldn't here, I suppose, but here it would. Maybe it's what I need to do, because this just, it just does not make any sense at all. But let's say I do have this here. This is still a lot of wasted space. It's just so much wasted space. And we have to get over there somehow, to that balcony up there. Bit of a writer's block with this one. I know I'll find a solution. But sometimes it'd be that way. Certainly not putting out a staircase here. That would be crazy tacky. I love this space. I love how it is so far. Love this. Love this. Such a good crowning piece on top. The perfect amount of indoor and outdoor. I love this area, minus this part. I just need to figure out what I'm doing with the second story. Is this going to be just common area, or is it going to be a room? Suppose I could close this up. I didn't want to, but I suppose I could. It just seems like a little unnecessary use of space. I could close this whole thing up and make it the last story of the house. Yeah, I think I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna close this up and have that room on top just be the last story. So it'll be up 2 flights of stairs. So this area is just common space. I just think that's a little awkward. This area will just be common space. I just think that's awkward. Yeah, the room on top, that area will be a room. Gosh, I need more beds in here. Yeah, I'll just close this up and call it a day. That's what I'll do. Gonna take, I don't know. I just have to keep things moving, you know? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So this will be the final room up here. Not much of a room when you think about it, because when you get up here, this is all you have. Okay. 1, 2, oh. Actually, I kind of like this piece here. I actually kind of like that, low-key. Maybe I could leave this part open. This will be the entrance into the room. I still think it's so stupid that half slabs are transparent. So stupid. So stupid. So stupid. Why? If it's a solid... if it's solid, then it should simply be solid. Bring this up here. The motion on the other monitor is starting to bother my eyes peripherally because I have my computer here, and the video feed is up. So let me just change the page. Okay. This is not a very large room, is it? No, I didn't mean to do... Dog, no, I knew there was something wrong with what I was doing. It's not a bad sized room, actually. So this will certainly be closed. Sort of frame the stairs nicely. Wish I could put something there, but there's not much I can do there. It's bad use of space because this is walkable floor. Otherwise, I almost feel like I should remove that. Remove this entire room, really, if it's just going to be stairs, you know what I'm saying? Just sort of have the stairs meander up there instead of being boxed out in this room. I feel like that has to happen. I like this being closed, actually. I like it. I'm glad I sorted that out. Yeah, this should... It looks nice from below, but it doesn't really serve a purpose from the inside anymore. So... that means everything beyond this point is gonna be open. Okay. Let me mark this then. Yeah, that'll just be open. So everything beyond this point I think is going to be open because it's not a smart use of space. It's literally just there's nothing here. I mean, there's something here. But to me, this extra stuff hanging off doesn't make sense anymore. Alright, let's try it. If I don't like it, I can always reverse it. So what it would translate to is blocks here. Yeah. I think it should still look good. It'll just be in a slightly different position. And half of it will be... Ugh, ouch. Yeah, so there'll be a rim of blocks there. And then the rest of it will sort of go up with the stairs. Right. So, here. I think this is a smarter use of space. The other, it just didn't feel right. Oh, but I don't like that. See, that's what I was afraid of. Doesn't look right. Actually, this can be saved. First of all, I need to complete it on this side too. Oh, this is so awkward. Right, so this needs to go up for sure. See how that looks better? But that piece over there, yeah, I need to elevate that area too. All of this needs to be taken out. Doesn't make sense otherwise. What is this? Oh baby, I'm really confused. I'm just gonna take this out for now, so it's not distracting me. 1, 2, 3, and then this. So I remove the stuff beneath that, is what I'm doing. Just fall down here. Right. Remove this. Oh, I like this. See, this is an interesting nuance. I had a feeling this was going to happen. But what about this part? Do I... what do I do with that part? It's a non-issue. I like this a lot. It's interesting. It's still an overhang. It's still the same overhang. It's just a little higher. Yeah, I think this is a better use of space, honestly. That was a little messy finding it, but... And then we have a lovely room up here, which I could bring over here if I wanted. I'll just keep this here. A mini turret room. This one is full-sized. Oh, I really need beds. You know what I also need to do, sadly? I need to make sure there hasn't been a cataclysm at the village. Because this game is sadly really stupid with the hostile mobs and the forcing of spawning and the hostile mobs inside well lit and completely enclosed structures. I have to be sure they're not all dead. Ooh. Yeah, I love the way this looks from the front. From the back, it's a little rough. But I can always remedy that. It's just a little too heavy on the side there. But it's okay. There are ways to fix that. Y'all good? No nonsense and tomfoolery, I hope. Seems like no nonsense and tomfoolery. They all seem good to me. They should be. I like doubled the amount of lights, so they should all be good. Diamond. This is such a cool area up here. I barely come here. So beautiful. Alright, all this seems good. I'm not gonna bother getting iron. I was just checking on my villagers. I want to focus on building right now. I can get iron anytime. Good lord. Yeah, I definitely think this was a good decision. Just gonna look from below again. Yep, now it looks nicer. This is cool. This is actually really cool. From below, that's gonna look really cool because you have this sort of shifting corner. Shifting like it's between different planes because of the angles going down. It's cool. The cross section of a 45-degree angle, or the cross section of... It's hard to explain. Anyway. This is okay. It's not totally useless space. Put something there, you know, whatever. This makes for a very nice room here. Oh, and the entrance to the room is perfectly aligned with the path. I didn't even stop to think about how perfect that is. It all comes full circle. Duh. Okay. And thus I have a lovely balcony up here to use, which I adore. This was part of the motivation to making this a room. The outdoor terrace that I just couldn't pass up on. So everyone would think outdoor terrace because more than likely it wouldn't have culminated in this top room. I would have just left it as an open atrium if I wasn't thinking about using this. This is a nice room. It's dynamic because you have a corner piece, you have a long stretch, and then you have a piece here that could maybe be a bathroom, whatever. It's a nice room for sure. The tricky thing will be making sure this stays looking good. Whoops. Even though this is going to get a little boxy over here. It's kind of unavoidable. Here's what I can do. I was thinking of bringing this all the way across, but I can just bring it halfway or 3/4 of the way across. So there's a little bit more space in this room, but then to maintain that tapered effect, this will be outdoor space. Like so. Because otherwise this entire thing will just be a box. It's not good. This will be open because it has to be. So we have a lovely little nook over here too. A large room. Would of course be larger if I just let this entire thing be open, but I don't want to do that. It'll begin to lose that tapered feeling that I'm trying to maintain here. Ouch. This will of course be closed because that's way too cozy. It's awkward. Just telling it in your bathroom and you see someone coming up the stairs. Just right here. No thanks. This is way too close proximity in order for that to work. If that was weird though, I'd bring this even... No, because then this room is not going to have... I was saying if I was weird, I'd bring this in so that the entrance actually started here, so that you could sort of look over the balcony. But I'd lose so much space in this room. That's not necessary. As I said, this will be open. Oh. Right. Forgot how that would play out together. So how exactly am I reconciling that? Because this has to be 2 stories. So how exactly am I reconciling the difference between this and this? I love it, actually, because this area should be a little bit... The new one should be a little bit more cramped and on a smaller scale. That is so cool looking. Whoa. Love this. In this case, I definitely want iron here. Ugh, I hate that I can't. Hopefully it doesn't look weird. I just have to box that in, sadly. Oh, ew, 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 ew. No, 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 no. That's not the solution. Ew, I mean, maybe. Ugh, gross. Bruh, it destroys the entire thing when I try to do it like that. Well, that's a fail. How the hell am I gonna... How am I gonna do this? I want this. It's gonna bother me. I have to... Oof. Oof. I have to find a way to reconcile that. What the... Simply what is going on? What? I'm confused. What? Is that correct? Yeah, no, that's correct. I don't know why I didn't notice it before. It should be like this. It doesn't look right now. Wait. Could it have been that I left it open before? Sorry. I know this is very, very monotonous. What on earth? Hold on. I gotta sleep. I'll be right back. What the hell happened? Okay, so... Right. That is so confusing. Am I bringing this down? I think that would be the logical choice. Uh-huh. Ugh, that is confusing, dude. Okay. I'll just put this here for now and call it a day. I don't really like the way that looks as much, but... Like... It's too busy there now. I don't really have a choice, though. That is confusing. And of course, oh my goodness. Oh. Yikes, okay. I think it's supposed to just be like this. But something doesn't seem right anymore. What happened before? That made this no longer seem right. Oh, that's what it was. I think I like it more like this. It's an exception to the rule. I like it. And this is awkward because this has to be... There's no way to reconcile this, sadly. I had to just make it a solid wall. It's the only way to... And then I need more smooth stone. Yeah, this is fine. It's busy, but it should be because it's on a smaller scale. And now I'm feeling like this should just be like a line whoop, right across. Now I'm feeling like I need just a line here. So it might work out the way it was before, as it turns out anyway. We'll see. Alright. Need to get more smooth stone. Good lord. This thing is so huge. It should be. I could probably see the changes from up here. Oh, yeah. Yep, so being that I've closed that in, the room, which will occupy the space, I'll just, again, punch that up a little bit more to balance it out. It does need to be somewhat asymmetrical on top in order for it to be balanced. It's okay. It's not an issue. Oh, I see. Well, those are smelting. 1, 2, 3. Those are. Yeah. That takes a crazy amount of time. I suppose I'll back up the game real quick, because I've made a lot of progress. I came in saying I wanted to find solutions, and I did, so definitely don't want to lose that. I could always repeat what I just did, it would just be annoying. I'll get some iron, because I want more lanterns, I want more chains. I actually like how there's 2 flights of stairs between the first floor and the second floor. I like how there's only 2 floors that have function, like there's a liminal floor between the first and the third, because, I mean, in the penthouse, because it's distinct and it's unexpected, and that should be the case. Whoa. For the penthouse, we get a lot of iron. I'm objectifying my iron golems. That's okay. Guys, please move. I love how they're so apparently willing to go across. It will be easy to transfer some villagers there when the time comes. Won't be hard at all. My poor diamond armor. I spent so many emeralds on that, like over 100, and it's already Practically done. Come here, please. Thank you. Thank you. Never know when these are going to be hostile. Get a couple of them. I remember when I was in there and I smacked one golem and 3 immediately spawned and came charging around the corner. Crazy. I'm not using my sharpness sword. This is my backup sword. Yeah. Thank you. Good Lord. Come on. Dog. All right. That's fine for now. I love this Nern root here. They're not firefly bushes. It is Nern root from Skyrim. Let's be fair now. That is horrific. He's literally going after the baby turtle. I have to stop him. Look at all those arrows trying to get the baby turtle. Terrible. Why do they do that? Maybe to invite players to participate in environmental advocacy. Because if the mobs are hostile towards something that's healthy to the ecosystem, then that would invite that conversation. Pretty lame. Right, so I will take a good amount of these. Say that much for now. We'll turn them into lanterns. That's okay. It's an okay amount. 3, 6, 8, 9 lanterns. And the rest I'm actually going to use for chains. Which might seem excessive, but it's not. Chains are costly. Uh-huh. What am I doing? Oh, right. Okay. So the name of the game of making chains is not overshooting the ratio of nugget to bar. And this probably is the closest. One more. This will probably be the closest. Mm-hmm. Yep. Pretty view. I don't appreciate it enough. Okay. Ah! I'm sorry, spider. Well, at least you died quick. You know why I kill spiders? Because they can become hostile out of nowhere, and you don't really want to deal with that. If you're perched somewhere and a spider just bites you, and then you fall to your death, that's really not ideal, so... Maybe this can be open too. I don't know what to do with it right now. Sure, why not? Don't care. It seemed like for a second you could get on there from here. You certainly can! I hate that. Oh, that looks ugly anyway. I don't just want to make this iron though. It'll look too much. I install the iron in pieces. It has to be proportionate. It can't just be iron, 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 you know? It can't just all be glass. So what can go here? I mean, why would... It would be horrible thinking to just block this entire space out. That'd be horrible thinking. But I don't really know what to do with it. I mean, I suppose I could just insert an opaque wall here. No, I like it going all the way down. I might have to just make it iron. I hope it won't look weird though. We shall see. I could use these for... Guess a zombie burned here. Burning zombie. Bernie burning zombie content. Bernie zombie content. Bernie. His name is Bernie and he was burning. Okay. So now that I've collected a couple more squares, can make another chandelier. I'm thinking right there, actually. Right there. I don't think that would look bad. So 2 off from that. Counting it. 3. And because this is closer to the stairs, it shall be a little higher. Beautiful. Needs to be even shorter. I wasn't anticipating that, but it needs to be even shorter. It's kind of diminutive there, isn't it? I know. Another one can go here, I guess. No, I think it should just be these two. Okay. It was better the first way. Yeah. This looks beautiful, just open. I'll have to figure that out. Actually, if I was a psychopath, I would just take this and do this and call it a day. Let's put it right there. Yeah. Oof. I keep forgetting about that. That's a mistake another Minecraft streamer would make. Someone with no taste. So basically all of them. I don't know, I'm really slept on. I don't know what to say. I'll chill when I'm not slept on anymore. I like this room. It feels like a room at the top of a really tall building should feel. A little cozy, secure, sheltered. It's not just a big open space on, you know. Love this here. So lovely. Ugh, gorgeous. Right. I was gonna make this 1 story higher here. Really beautiful so far. Really, really beautiful. Love the way this is turning out. I can put another lantern here. I tested that theory earlier, but here, I'm gonna mute myself real quick because of the vacuum. Actually, that's good progress from now. I'll come back on later. Bye-bye.